Don't worry, it's better this way.
You had an accident.
How did she die?
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching.
Simon literally
I
heard.
think I found the assembly space.
What do you see?
It's like a huge open shell. A bullet ready to be loaded.
That's great. All prepared for the Ark.
Right. I'll go pick it up.
How could they kill me?
Catherine.
I know I'm not an easy person to
Catherine.
Oh,
How comforting.
Me.
Come on. Don't do this to yourself.
I'm in. So this takes away lights. I'm gonna keep this with me.
Did you have friends in Toronto, Simon? Real friends?
There were some. Jesse, Sean, Kevin.
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one. Someone you'd never hold back with.
I'll be your
Beatrice,
friend.
Catherine.
Oh, pity friendship? Now I feel even worse.
Okay, we're gonna talk about the dialogue in a second here. Can't believe this is happening.
Do you think the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era.
No,
With
no.
the Ark on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
Does this need auxiliary the power that I just took away? Oh, gotcha. That would do it. I forgot where I headed. Okay. Really quick though.
Here it is. We got the Ark back.
Good job, Simon. Take it to the assembly space and load the bullet.
Okay, but let's talk about the dialogue here for a
This
second.
feels like the longest day of my life.
No.
Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
No,
What
that's
time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m., but I don't remember when we started.
She would have a memory log, wouldn't she? And also, either she would have a memory log and she would be able to track that, or her data bank would be all screwed up, so she wouldn't actually know what time. Okay, but let's... Yeah.
I woke up in my bed today. It just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I? Who am I?
Okay. Okay, when he was explaining what happened to the real Catherine and to robot Catherine, if he had any sense of empathy at all, he would say, don't talk about her data
Think
bank.
where I am. Not only is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah. Better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark.
You seriously not gonna tell me what happened to your arm?
I had to make a quick stop at Site Alpha to help kill the WoW.
What? How? Why?
Stop it from torturing the memory of humanity.
Okay, let's just get back to work.
What will you do when you get into the Ark? What's the first thing?
Make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
What's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
I'd say so.
I just destroyed the most intelligent AI ever created. Yeah, alright, let's just go back to work, Mike. Let's just get back to it. Man, like, what are you gonna do with that information? Yeah, I don't know either, Robot Catherine. I don't know But let's talk about how he could have explained when this poor, let's see, pointing that way. When this poor Catherine got roasted by her colleague, who's like, it doesn't, right, from logistics of it, doesn't look like she got pushed over onto this. It looks like he actually smacked her with something. Like, if he was trying to stop her, he would have grabbed her, right? But she just got, look, she fell forward, right? Looks like she had it in her hand, because, like, so it looks like she was hit from behind, especially with the way, and she was moving from here, at least, to that direction, probably to go launch it, right? But wouldn't they have, like, had a conversation here, and then she would have gotten, like, pushed, knocked her head here, but too hard, maybe on one of these that sharp edge here, and then died. That's the most logical way she would have died, right? Like, if that were to be an accident. But it looks like her colleague was just like, "No, F you, don't take the arc," whack, and then murdered her. So that's kind of wild. All right, before we go launch the arc, we're gonna go into this other room because I haven't seen what's in there. Oh, I can't do that. There's no way I can unplug it either. Oh, did I take my opportunity to go in there by... Frick. Alright. But you have the opportunity, friends, to explain to somebody, hey, guess what? You got in an argument. People didn't think the arc was going to launch. You got emotional. You wouldn't say that. But it's like, you got emotional. And someone accidentally knocked you over, and you were killed in the process in a freak accident. Can we also talk about the guy's voice acting? I don't remember. There were like 5 people there, but the guy who accidentally killed her, or is implicated in killing her, just kind of goes, "I didn't mean to do it," and everyone's like, "Yeah." Like, no one has any reaction to the fact that their colleague, who they have lived under sea with, and are talking about humanity's biggest project, has just been killed in front of them. And they're like, "Oop, sorry." Okay, I'll start talking once I plug this in, I'm guessing. So the whole thing was just handled like, you could have explained it to be like, it was an accident, like you got pushed over and a freak accident happened, but it was like, your friends murdered you. And which, it kind of sounds like they did more, but like, if you were going for if you were just trying to make her feel better. Oh, she's got a weird haircut, first of all, and second of all, where'd she get hit? Oh, that's so her head can be... Alright. Let's do it. Payload detected. Also, the logical reasons for not launching the arc, to just talk about it. Just talking about it would have been fine. They weren't in dire danger at that point.
Guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Contact up and we'll head out to the gun.
What's going on? Okay, this is going to be a cool moment. I won't ruin it with my stupid musings. And that's it. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I guess I go back to the thingy and... also, they keep talking about, like, this is the hope for humanity surviving. Oh, that's a bummer. What does it mean for humanity to survive? Because they're talking about it so unrealistically, like, as if humanity's going to somehow bounce back from it like it always does. It's going into freaking space. So there's no way out of the arc. There's no way you can, like, create a new body, right? They've not come up with any plan B for that. Like, they're not even sending a robot body out into space to go hopefully land on, like, some planet where they could begin construction over millennia and, like, replicate, right? So there's not that option. The second option is that they believe in extraterrestrial life that will find them.
We just need to get the shell into the gun and then kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat, and I'll guide you through the final steps.
Oh, is this it? Is this really it then? But extraterrestrial life would have to find it, which, if we know anything about the vastness of space, which we know a little bit, we know that it's a pretty huge frickin' place. How is anyone expecting us to be found? What are we going to be found by? What is that going to... I've made a mistake. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to go. This is not the pilots. I just autopiloted. Alright, friends, stay tuned. I guess I just, like, yes, there's the idea of survival, but what are we even surviving towards? What is that? Because it's not even really, it's just a consciousness. Oh, wait, am I going the right way? I must, yep, new area. Okay. I thought I was going to, oh, that's pretty sweet. Okay, I know I can go in there. I kind of want to see what's over here first, though. Jake, I don't know if you're on board or if, like, I hope I'm not ruining the magic of it. Because it is a really cool thing. It would be sweet to be able to upload, like, being able to talk to yourself. That would be weird. I mean, I guess you can't talk to yourself. I'm doing it right now. So, but with the intent of communication...
I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
Yeah, I guess the game is supposed to get at the... These are real replications of people. Oh, I'm gonna get caught. What if I just get copied over?
Yeah.
And then I don't... I couldn't really transfer your files. It wouldn't have happened fast enough. I've been like cut instead of copy.
No, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem. Pew 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 pew. Pew. Science. Talking to yourself is illegal.
There we go.
Hello, sir. What do you mean you're being murdered? You can't do that. It's
Okay,
illegal.
ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
Kath. Nope. No. Nope. You've.
Here we go. No turning back.
Thank you, Simon.
Don't mention it.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
She's talking more like GLaDOS. I don't trust her.
Time, 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Frickin' knew it.
Give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth in the future.
I frickin' knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6,
You gotta be kidding me!
5, 4, 3,
Come on, load!
2,
Yes! Fuck yeah, we made it!
I knew it. I knew